Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Picked.
All right.
This is just my opinion.
5
Congratulations to
seconds
Faceless.
remaining.
You are going to the Kiev Major.
I'm going to say
Prepare for
75 to 25. Get even worse. 75
Right.
to 25.
I mean, I like to say I believe
Oh,
in
it was Ninja Boogie Sand King.
Ninja Boogie Sanking, the one that misses epicenters all the time. I still remember that one game I cast of him. He just missed like 5 epicenters in a row. Not sure that's how even possible.
All right, Ninja Boogie's gonna have to play the greatest sand.
I feel like even though maybe the heroes don't line up particularly well against what Faces has got, definitely have a lot of the comfort hero. Miracle very good on the Ursa, Jay very good on the Shadow Fiend, and RR very good on the Nyx. So
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
problem being that, you know, the heroes kind of suck against what Faces has got,
30
so
seconds.
they
to
need
battle.
some degree of outplaying. They need to make Faceless, they need to pressure them, they need to make them making mistakes.
Like this is an issue I see with the draft is that if Ursa tries to go for Troll, he's gonna get axed, and he's not gonna kill him because he's gonna miss every single hit.
Right.
If he tries to jump the Lone Druid, he's gonna get Savage Roared.
Sure. And all of them are gonna get Centaur ulted.
Yep.
Static Stormed.
The battle begins.
I honestly think the physical damage from Faceless is so high that the only disable that they need is a non-multicast Fire Blast. That is enough time for them to kill anyone with the right click damage.
I mean, I could see it getting to that point in the game, but I also see a scenario where, you know, you just have a Nyx Impale or a Burrow Strike and you just kill people too. I mean, I don't think the radiant damage is shabby at all, right? For God's sake, you have
No. They definitely have the damage, but I also think that Faceless have the answers to counteract that damage.
All right.
Like, yeah, if everyone jumps in, right, you can just drop the Disruptor ulti, and all of a sudden, you know, it's not exactly a thing anymore. Oh, middle lane. Ninja
Burrow
Boogie has to be
Strike in?
careful.
I mean, he just might be dead, right? XY is going to chase until he has Ignite, and is going to beat him down.
Yes, Boots. It's fine.
All right, he's going to run through the trees.
The bodyguard doing his best to annoy the Shadow Fiend. This 2v2 definitely favors Faceless.
Oh, it's really a 3v2, but Jay is...
Oh, he got one.
Yeah, he's getting some last hits and nice. 1 and 2.
Ice already bullied out of the off lane.
And he's up against the Ursa, so...
Yeah, instantly buys Iron Talon, goes to the jungle. I think this is the right choice. I think if anything, this is what RR should have done last game.
Yep. It's first, it's a trap. By definitely being a very big bully. Oh, Jules swings around. Hey, XY is a bit. He does have the Sankey coming nearby.
Gonna leave.
I'll take what you find.
Oh, we were talking about the laning phase. This early laning phase really has to go well for Mineski.
Yep. I mean, the mid is going decently, right? And then the bottom lane is definitely won by the Ursa. Nyx Assassin, not getting a ton of last hits, but is going to be going for the pull that he seems to very much so enjoy. Although I think he gave up, like, kill there the last time he did this.
Yeah. This time he will be much more successful.
Yeah. In fact, he could pull it towards the camp if he wants. And farm both, but Nuts is not going to allow him to
do that. I mean, the thing is, it's way too early to tell, like, what exactly is going to happen. We're only 2 minutes in, so whatever is happening now, I don't think it really amounts to too much. But we'll really start to see a clearer picture once, let's say, about 10 minutes comes through.
Okay. Oh, I like this pull. You see this? Shrines up at 3, hits the Ancients, walks down, C raises the camp.
Double stack.
Radiant's
That's
top
what you call
tower is
efficiency.
under attack.
I like this from Ninja Boogie. I don't think he's actually going to be able to accomplish much.
Yep.
Just go straight into the jungle. This is definitely the right choice.
Do you think he actually takes Caustic at 3 as well here?
To jungle faster?
yeah.
He takes whatever is necessary to jungle faster.
He's level 5. A Burrow Strike, 2 raises should be enough to kill Jabs.
I will say that completely depends on the on Jabs' micro with the with the bear.
True.
Yeah, I think he can easily save himself. A lot of the times you see lone druids playing a very greedy style where they don't even go for a point of Savage Roar. They just go 4 and 4 or something like that. But he does have 1 point. So because of that, I think he's gonna be okay.
Well, it also comes down to the Burrow Strike, right? If the Burrow Strike gets both the Lone Druid
Okay, that's true.
and the Bear, Scan's gonna come through. A very interesting point to scan. Allow Japs to know that perhaps there's some rotation coming from the top half of the river, but then Ninja Boogie is gonna rotate up top, maybe looking to jungle a little bit more. Yeah, he is. How's RR been doing?
3.5.
Okay.
Very far behind compared to Ice Ice Ice. Ice 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 is also level 5.
I mean, you can make the argument that Ice 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 is having somewhat of the easier lane, despite
Oh yeah, for sure.
the Ursa he's laning against.
Oh, top lane?
No, the spike's
You have
gonna
to be
come through,
careful.
but Black whirling axis going off Ice Ice or Nuts looking for the glimpse, but
Oh, very close.
only level 1 glimpse.
Look, Jazz is going into the jungle already. Someone should definitely leech this middle lane.
All right, we got a Vengeful Spirit TP up top as well. I don't think any of this is done in vision. And Black thinking that he's going on, and Burrow Strike up.
Oh,
Impale's gonna go. They actually stack all of their stuns, and that might be a big mistake. They do have a Caustic on. He actually turns around, thinking to go for a kill. He gets first blood. He's not gonna die here for sure. Oh, now he's gonna die. The second Burrow Strike comes through. Nuts going up for the right click. Ninja Boogie is gonna be dead, I think. Ooh, gonna be close. Yeah, he will die. But he does pick up yet another one. Japs, though, did rotate up top. Stampede's going to get used. Japs migrating his bear. Oh, the juke coming through. And Jules going into the corner, but there's no way he could go. 2 for 3. It's the score right now. Lots of rotation, but I guess Jace, that's okay. I'm just gonna farm here now.
That was, I think that's gonna be, oh, wait, what is this, mid lane?
EP that's going to be coming in from the next assassin. Ooh, that race.
Yeah.
The initial mistake of stacking the stun.
Yeah.
Cost them
The first blood. But overall, I'd say that's
Radiant's top tower
pretty
is
even.
under attack.
I'll say the first blood really determined who was coming ahead of that one. It was such a big part of the kill.
that. Aces are ahead by 1,000 gold after 6 minutes. Having a very good laning phase simply because Ice 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 was already level 6. Fortunately, I think he only just hit level 6 while the engagement was happening, so he wasn't able to ape Black.
Ooh, looks like they're gonna
Ice
make
Ice
it go.
Ice.
Ice Ice dropping very
He just
low.
used everything.
Yep. Throw track should be easy.
Oh, and the creeps are assisting him.
Wait. Oh! Trying to, you can't really deny yourself like that, but you know.
I mean, he got a little bit of extra farm.
Yeah, got some damage in, sure.
And I did say that Sand King needed to have a really good game, and so far that
He's got arcane
that
boots.
is happening. I mean, 7 minutes in, he's level 5 and he has arcane boots.
Alright.
Working out very well for him.
Shadow Fiend's not doing particularly well compared to the Lone Druid, but Lone Druid is getting like hero kills. That's the difference. Looks like Black has rotated towards the mid lane.
They did stack for the Shadow Fiend as well.
I mean, he stacked for himself.
No, he got 1 extra stack from the Sand King.
Oh, I see.
The current camp he was doing. Ancients is gonna be for a later time. Isn't strong enough for that. Jules is actually doing pretty well too. He's level 5.5 right now.
Yeah. I rarely see Jules playing this kind of 5-position hero. Like, I think he's more suited to be the kind of the farming player.
Jab.
Savage Roar takes the rune away, man.
Maximum efficiency.
Yeah.
You gonna take the other one? Oh, he's leaving it for his teammate, maybe? Nuts is gonna walk over there.
RR really need to find this level 6 and start being a threat on the map, because this is Nyx Assassin.
This poor ogre. Only level 3.5.
It seems like XY today has been definitely not getting rewarded today.
I agree. Bottom lane. Quickly shows himself, but how much for me to do here?
Yep. They activate shrines while farming the ancients. Pretty standard stuff. Be going for the standard Dragonlance, I imagine.
Oh, he stacked it again too. Bad
Alright.
efficiency.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Double raise the lane.
Dire's middle tower.
MP being
is
used
under
right now on the
attack.
bottom side. They're diving in.
Radiant's
Okay,
bottom
two-man
tower
stun. They're gonna
is
go for
under
Jules.
attack.
Jules so somewhat
what a
tanky.
stun!
Two-man impale. RR making it happen. XY is
Dire's tower
gonna
is
get the
under
kill. I think the Orb of Venom might do it. He's
No.
gonna try to TP
He's
home.
fine.
Woo! He's gonna be fine. Alright, 2 hero kills under the tower. Ninja Boogie did have to pay the ultimate price.
He died up top.
Up top, yep. Still pretty good stuff here by Mineski. And I don't think Miracle's gonna play around with this Helm of the Dominator. Gonna go straight blink.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant
Alright,
structures are
let's,
fortified.
Oh, and I don't think they know about this right now. Ursa blinking up top would be pretty big. Straight up blink
Yeah,
on
the swap
jabs.
too.
That's the play. They swap. They burrow strike all of the thing on it, but the Savage Roar pretty on point here. They drop the storm on top. Jabs is gonna be able to walk away. Oh man, they even get the root here. They glimpse Miracle back in. Blink daggers coming off cooldown again. Blink forward, looking for Nuts. Nuts is gonna be the one drop here. And I guess they were
Oh, the
pinging
bear
out the
as well.
bear. They want the bear, the burrow strike for the bear, but I think to reveal the Blink Dagger, they want so much more than that. Essentially, they traded 1 for 1, and the cores even got the kill for the side of Faceless. I think that was a Faceless victory.
No, I think that's Mineski victory. They got the bear. That's 300 gold.
All right, okay, I see that.
I don't think the fight recap is working properly.
I mean, I just expected to reveal the Blink Dagger to do much more.
it almost managed to do so, but
Oh, they're ready for
bottom
this
lane.
Nyx Assassin. Sentry War is
Dire's
dropped. He's
top
running
tower
straight in.
is
Burrow
under
Strike's gonna
attack.
be there. Vendetta. And, ooh, nice chain stun. No Savage Roar there. That is a good pick. And now the spike gets XY. XY moving very fast. Here comes the Troll Warlord. Ninja
Dire's
Boogie
top
needs to back
tower
off.
is
He wants to
under attack.
re-engage.
he's too slow though.
Yeah, I don't think they could catch up.
I'm surprised Jabs managed to die there. I thought the Sentry Ward was close enough. Maybe, I guess it wasn't.
It is close. Like, if he had perfect reaction time, I think he could have reacted and used Savage Roar, but...
Well, he got Burrow Strike first.
Right? And then you got Vendetta, and then Impaled. So, and particularly the Impale hit the bear as well, so no Savage Roar from him either.
Right. Well, oh, what happened was Nyx was actually on top of him already. And he didn't,
Oh, before
he didn't
the
react.
Impale. Yeah,
he didn't
okay.
react to it.
Yeah, Nyx got you just to walk in.
I think he was trying to bait.
Guess he definitely baited. I don't know.
The Nyx was definitely on top of him.
Yep.
Like 100%.
On the net worth chart on top. Shadowblade coming out here from Jay. Generally, that's where he kind of walks around the map and gets a lot of things done for his team. Speaking of which, we got Ursa, level 10. Can sneak Roche if they want, but looking to really go for hero kills instead.
Oh, mid lane. Invis on Venge. This is a really big pick. They should be able to kill him.
Swaps, Magic Missile, and Quick Burst.
That is definitely the target you want to go for.
I mean, I think the Troll Warlord is obviously the more valuable target, but
It's
probably...
way, it's way too risky because he can always stampede away, and also they can counter-initiate with the disruptor.
Top
combo.
lane here, Burrow Strike Stampede's gonna get used defensively. Ninja Boogie unfortunately does not have the Burrow Strike to slow him down, so nobody dies there.
Stampede is
I'll
used.
take your tribute.
Mid lane Shadow Fiend. Gonna find out whether there's some sort of detection. There is not. They do ping out a Shadow Blade. Oh, another gank coming through, and the creeps will give away that there is a sentry nearby.
Radiant's
A
bottom
lot of these
tower is under
Mineski
attack.
teleports have Been trying to get some sneaky moves
Radiant's
around, but
bottom tower has fallen.
only working like, you know, every other time, if that.
And this is kind of
Oh, this is gonna be pretty bad here. They're running through, seeing the fact that there is Roche happening, or not Roche, but the Ancients. Jules in a lot of trouble. He gets rooted as well.
and this is what you're
Radiant's
gonna have to
bottom
be afraid
tower
of
is
when it
under
comes to
attack.
Faceless, because
Dire's middle tower
they're just grouping
is
up,
under
and
attack.
you know, once you have the Lone Druid and the Troll Warlord hitting on your buildings, it's not gonna last very long. They push very quickly.
They need Blink Dagger on Sanking,
Yeah,
and
I think
ideally
so, too.
level 12 on Sanking. Oh, gonna try to make a gank here on Ice Ice Side. Let's see how good his game sense is. He's not gonna get picked here. That's a lot of heroes rotating in. Again, that Sentry Ward doing work. Are trying to swing in from the back line, but you know, he's out.
Completely misses.
A lot of time being wasted. I mean, it's okay right now, I guess, wasting time. Because the important player to me is the Sanking, and he's getting a lane to himself. But
Well, looks like all of
Dire's
Faces
top tower
have
is under attack.
grouped up middle.
they're so close to each other. Okay, Hoof Stomp's gonna come through.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They need a stun here.
Radiant structures
gonna go
are
for it?
fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
While this is happening, Ice
Yeah.
Ice is just wasting their time and making space for Faceless to just take these tier 1s uncontested.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Do you even... Oh, top lane. They're all coming in.
Top
Stampede
tower
being used
has
right now.
fallen.
They
Dust?
pop the dust, they glimpse it back in. The Storm's gonna be there, but they have killed one. The Impale has hit Ice
that
Ice Ice
Impale.
as well. Alright, nice spike there, bringing the damage back. That's gonna be a double for Miracle on the back line. Ooh, nice Savage Roar, pushing back Ninja Buki. I think it's disengage time, well, at least for Radiant. Faces maybe want to take a little bit further fight.
Faces are pretty scared as well. They're just going to walk away.
Alright.
So very nice engagement from Mineski, and I can see why you praised RR's Nyx so highly.
I mean, just
These are
like
some-
2 men Impales,
Yeah,
day after day. Gonna go for Blink first instead of the Hand of Midas. I agree with, I mean, we see Ice 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 always going Hand of Midas, but I think the pacing of this game is very different.
I agree.
I think once that big push come, you better have some fighting items.
Although to be fair, I feel like if he did decide to go for the Midas, I'd be okay with that too.
But then you're looking for more of like an Aghanims as your follow-up.
Not necessarily. I think you still would probably go for Blink. I think
Okay.
your main job as Nyx is just to find the disruptor for your team. Because right now, I think disruptor is by far the biggest threat when it comes to team fights.
Alright.
As long as disruptor doesn't get his combo off, I think Mineski should be fine. Because the cores just don't have enough yet.
Well, Sanking does have his Blink now, so I think Mineski is fully capable of making some kind of team play. But we are 16 minutes in. I gotta say, this is one of the most even mid-game.
Dire's
these two
middle
teams
tower
in a while,
is under
right?
attack.
2,000 net worth to separate a team is pretty much nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh. Am I seeing this correctly? Jabs has just picked up a Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I have never seen this Lone Druid build before.
Well, maybe he feels like he needs a way to disengage, right? Mineski's building all these items to get on top of him.
Oh, here we go.
Shadow Blade straight in.
They just drop a sentry because they're wondering,
Yeah.
how is this bear? How is this bear attacking?
Yeah. Troll Warlord farming right next to the shrine. I don't think Mineski should take a fight next to the enemy shrine. This is asking for trouble.
Faces are positioned perfectly here, and Black has his BKB now.
Oh, Ice 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 isolated by himself. Vendetta hit him with Spike on? No?
Oh, they saw Jewels pop out. But he knew that something was up. They're just gonna back off. Roshan still a very difficult task for Mineski. Aces are just keeping tabs on him at all times. Courtesy of Helmet Dominator. Oh, maybe they'll just sneak Roshan. No?
Blink, Hoof Stomp, they're gonna find the Venge.
Okay, well with this, I'm pretty sure this is easy Roshan.
Oh, he does have the minus armor, or minus aura, minus damage aura for these guys, so... I'll slow it down a little bit. Sand King does have the epicenter, only level 10 right now, and there's great vision here from Faceless. I don't think they could challenge Roche, at least not from the angle that Ninja Buki's coming from. Jabs, Shadow Blading forward. I think he's looking to hit Ninja Boogie Epicenter. Gets cancelled immediately. Savage Roar and Hoop Stomp. He's dead. Vision wins game. Jabs, is he 522 when he's Shadow Blade?
Yeah. He's 550 right now with Bloodlust.
Roshan
Oh my god, the swap back in. Jules looking to make a play. RR stole it. Snatch the Aegis, and they get one kill. It's on Jabs, okay? The bench is going to go down, but who cares?
They have the
Black's
damage.
popping the 10-second BKB. He's looking to pour it out of there. Can they actually kill him? No, they cannot. Now blinking on the back line here. That was Miracle's 10-second BKB as well. Don't miss this Impale. Of course, RR will not, and that was a big break. Mineski needed that. Great play by RR, sealing the Aegis. They kill Jabs. They force out a 10-second BKB
Dire's bottom tower
from
is
Black.
under attack.
And all things considered, that was a Mineski victory.
Damn, that was impressive.
Dire's
That
bottom
was without the
tower
Sand
has
King
been
too.
denied.
Yeah.
And it all starts with RR
Dire's
blinking
top
in,
tower is under
stealing that
attack.
Aegis and stunning, I think
Dire's
like 2 or
structures
3.
are fortified.
Yeah, I
Did
think
he
it was
blink
just
in an Impale or did he blink in a Spike?
2. I think he blinked in
Dire's
and
middle tower is under
impaled.
attack.
And more importantly, they do pick off the Lone Druid.
A gift from the goddess.
I'm not sold on this Lothar build though. I mean, catching out the Sand King was cute and all, but I don't know how I feel about this item going late. Maybe he intends to turn it into Silver Edge eventually. I think it's actually pretty good when you're dealing with Ursa. Reduces damage by quite a significant amount.
Take off his Fairy Flight at the very least.
Man, I'm just really impressed with Mineski.
Yeah. I mean, they're players.
From the very beginning of this qualifier, would you have ever predicted that this would happen? That this is the situation Faceless would be in?
Of course, but I would be wrong. I would have predicted 2-0 Mineski. Bottom lane, spike hit out, double damage doing work here. That's Ice going down.
BKB is up on Jay.
Mid lane, I think they're thinking about going on Black, but that's just too hard. They can swap and Burrow Strike right on top of Tro.
No, that's too risky still. Remember, Nuts is the person you have to look out for.
I mean, does it really matter? Once you drop all your spells, you have Ursa right-clicking. Does the Static Storm even hinder them at all?
Not Ursa, for sure.
Right,
Because
and
he has
Ursa's
the
doing
BKB.
all of the damage. Oh, there's a fight going on the back line here. Burrow Strike, and here comes the Epicenter. Or, that's not Epicenter, that's a Requiem. That's a lot of damage output. Black using his 9-second BKB just to run.
Dire's middle
And that
tower
is a
has
terrible
What an
going down.
engagement.
Yeah, Mineski. Again, onus is on them to make things happen, because if Faceless gets on their tower, no bueno, but Mineski is making things work right now.
I'm really surprised at Black's net worth. Like, I'm looking at his items and I wouldn't believe that he has 10,000 net worth. It feels so underwhelming right now. Like, Troll is strong,
I
but
think Troll as a hero generally feels that way. Don't you
so?
think?
Mm,
I feel like for Tro, he's either super ahead or super behind. I feel like there's never really like halfway mark.
yeah, I guess that's kind of true. I feel like he's the kind of hero that
Mine.
needs like, 2 to 3 items before he actually feels
Right.
very, very effective.
He's going S and Y. What's your thought on it?
I think S&Y is fine. Gives you movement speed. Gives you decent damage. Be a little tankier.
All right, RR top lane. Are we going back for a Hannah Midas?
Dire's top tower is under
Burrow
attack.
Strike happening against Centaur. Man, that Centaur taking so much damage. Sand King though in a lot of trouble zone. Ice had backup. Ursa blinking forward, sees Nuts. Nuts looking to pour it out. I think he'll make it home. Good juke there by Nuts.
Nice little pick off. They
Yeah.
do award in return at least.
Man, Jay is looking beastly at this point. He's going for an MKB next. Just
Yeah.
to deal with, I imagine, the blind coming out
blind,
from...
yeah.
Is that really a big deal, you think? He's got the BKB.
Yeah, I think it's and at the same time, it's not like it's a bad item by any means, right? It gives
It's
you
not,
a ton
but
of damage.
I mean, it's also like you could get Butterfly to get yourself evasion against both Bear and Tro. You know, it's definitely an opportunity cost. Going for the you know, purely offensive MKB.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Well, at the same time, XY is gearing up towards that Solar Crest build again, so
Okay,
maybe he's expecting that.
that's fair. So what would you say the objective for both teams are right now? Because I feel like Mineski is walking around getting a lot of map control. You know, at the same time, I'm not sure what is the clear goals for either
Dire's
team are.
top tower is under attack.
I think Mineski need to keep the pressure on.
Dire's top
I don't
tower
think you
has
want to fall
fallen.
into the trap where you play a passive game, because I think that Faceless is a team that thrives on that. As
Okay.
we've seen time and time again, they know how to play into the late game. And
Dire's
you know, I
top
think
tower
they're making
is
the right
under
choice here. They
attack.
just took the top tier 2. They should work on pushing out all of the other lanes now, and either focus on getting the next tower or try to go for pickoffs around the timing of the Roshan.
Think it pale. I think he was going for a Bear.
No, he's trying to get a ice.
Ah, I
think.
see. And then what would you say Faceless need to do themselves? They are under quite a bit of pressure. Tro Warlord, despite being the highest net worth on the team, again, is that big of a deal?
They need to just not die, first of all. They need to not take fights. They need to get this Troll and this Syllabear as farm as try to win a team fight off the back of like a Roshan engagement with Ice having Scepter.
So kind of stay passive and look for opportunities.
It's not even stay passive and look for opportunities. Just stay passive, and once you get the Scepter on Centaur, then you fight them at favorable locations or predictable locations. And I would say Roshan is going to be the best one at this point.
You see Black in the mid lane. Probably not an easy go. He's got the BKB, and again, the
Dire's
backup is
bottom
nuts.
tower is under attack.
Here too, though.
Radiant
Mineski is,
structures are
like you said, keeping up the pressure.
Oh, R actually
Radiant's
does
top
go back
tower
to the
has
Midas.
fallen.
Yep.
Dire's bottom tower is under
A
attack.
tier 1 for a tier 2, I think this
Dire's
is fine for
structures
Mineski.
are fortified.
I mean, Mineski, they could probably just hit the high ground a little bit if there's
I
no
think so
response.
too, yeah. MKB is already
Radiant's top
finished on
tower
J.
is under
Yep.
attack. Dire's bottom tower
We're
has
just gonna back
fallen.
off. Roshan is going to be up there. Let me take a look at the items so far. I feel like Mineski should actually buy some kind of some more armor items. I think that armor or physical damage is going to be their major threat. I'm kind of surprised to not see anyone going for Vlad's or Solar Crest,
Yeah.
Medallion.
I think Sand King going like guarding Greaves is something that I want to say Ninja Boogie has really done in the past.
Yeah, that definitely works as well.
Or, you know,
Oh,
Vlad's.
mid lane. Be careful.
Shadowblade has already been used here. And Mineski.
Mineski is just running down every single tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, they understand they're really, really strong right now, especially with Shadow Fiend. Having exactly a fresh BKB, but a pretty high duration one. Ping out the tower. Gonna go down.
Dire's
Tower's
middle
gonna get
tower
denied,
has
but
been
still.
denied.
The map pressure is being applied. Ice. Farming the enemy jungle a little bit. Roshan is up, or rather, sorry. They're checking if Roshan is up, and they're gonna kill an Ogre Magi in there.
Faces is a little lucky. The timer isn't a very early one, because, like I mentioned, Centaur really needs the Acceptor, and I think
Yep.
Ice understands that very well. He has been farming extremely hard. He's gonna sell that Iron Talon, and all right, he's got that Scepter, and now
Alright.
we wait for the Roshan. This is
Just like you kind of pointed it out, right? Get the axe, fight them at Roche, and this time they could run over walls. This is kind of a big deal.
and Black finishes his Sanjin Yasha. This upcoming fight is going to dictate the rest of... Well, obviously it's going to dictate the rest of the game, but I think this is a crucial turning point for both teams.
I mean, we gotta keep in mind, during the point of the first Roche, Mineski was pretty far down. It was after RR's miraculous Roche steal that they were able to actually have a chance. So
Yeah, I agree. And here we go.
Mineski, again, the same amount of wards in a very great spot.
Oh no, they have to know that Roshan is happening right now. They need to smoke up and make a move.
They got to make a move right now, or else it's gonna be dead. Gonna be somewhat late. It's done.
Roshan has fallen to the
That's
die.
the sound.
Mineski is being a little too careless, in my opinion.
Okay, Shadow Blade gets used. This is a very dangerous spot to walk into. Okay, they don't see anything. He's gonna pop out. Where's the Impale? It's gonna hit. BKB gets activated. He's looking for the OJ. The ult doesn't really hit too much of anything. Look at the damage he's taking. Jay is gonna be dead. Defensive swap's gonna go out, and my God, he's gonna get glimpsed back in.
He's
They
dead.
somehow had vision on him. He is dead. The Death Requiem not doing too much either. Miracle going for XY of all people. He's not even gonna get him. Okay, Epicenter is gonna be big. It's gonna get 2 immediately. But I think with the 2 core dead, oh, look at the Jabs. He's dropping extremely low, and Nyx is trying to kill him. Jab's not gonna die on the back line. Where's the Sanking?
He gets out.
Okay, he gets out. That's 4 for 2 though.
Dire's top tower is
Well,
under attack.
I think this is gonna be the a Faceless game from now on. After that engagement, Faceless accomplished what they needed to do, and Mineski are gonna have a very hard time fighting against Faceless now, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, they got the Roshan, and then they won that engagement.
How would you say the effectiveness of Sanking will be at this point in the game? Because I feel like,
Oh, he's still gonna be super effective.
I mean, don't you think that the center ult, if they want to counter the Sanking, they can? Or do you think the center ult is going to be used for more important stuff like repositioning and whatnot?
I think, for the most part, Stampede is going to be used to get people away from Ursa,
Right.
or protect them from Ursa and Shadowfield. While I do think that the epicenter is a large portion of their damage,
Okay.
there obviously are going to be exceptions. I think if you hit epicenter burrow strike, on 3 people on your team, you're going to Stampede for them.
Right. Yeah. We are starting to see the issue of second pick Ursa here. Man's getting kited.
Kited him forever, and Jay just got railed. I'm really surprised that they were in that kind of a